just once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to the live watch-along of Portugal versus Netherlands in the Under-21 European Championships. The players have just come out. What I will have to say, and I have to be very honest, I cannot find the team sheets for what I normally do. So I'm going to have to go through them one by one. But big up to Peter and big up to Chris. Hope you're both doing well. Let's go through the lineups that we've got today. So we have got for Portugal, we've got in goal Biai, and then we've got Carrera, Amaro, Nuno Tavares, Costa, Dantas, Almeida, Neves, not Ruben Neves, it's João Neves, who plays for Benfica, Fabio Silva and Pedro Neto. For the Netherlands, we've got Verbruggen, Quentin Timber, Wrench, Van Heck, Van der Ven, Hartman, Eckelkamp, Gravenberch, Taylor, Somerville, and Robbie. So, yeah, could be an interesting one. Here he is, Mr. Opinionating Comments. Exactly, Chris is definitely here. Big up to Colm. Why are you going boo already? Why are you going boo? Well, what's the reason for you going boo? Can't imagine it. Started already. Big up to everyone. There's hardly anybody in the crowd, if I'm honest. A couple of hundred, if that. There was 25,000 when Georgia played Portugal the other day. Obviously, they're just there to support their own team. So, yeah, madness. I don't even know how lucky do. Oh, dear, it's madness. I know, I just feel natural. I don't know why. Honestly, it's my local team against the Netherlands. Portugal against Netherlands. It's probably like two of the best European under-21 sides competing against you, and Portugal suffered a shock defeat against Georgia. And then you got Netherlands, always have good talent. So this could be a good game. I'm hoping it is. I'm definitely set for a good game. It could be an absolute awful game because the Netherlands drew 0-0 with Belgium and Portugal didn't score a goal against Georgia. So I'm slightly panicked. This could be a 0-0. I haven't had a 0-0 for a long time, so I really hope it isn't. Well, to be fair, there is two players for Wolves in the lineup. You've got Fabio Silva and you've got Neto. So yeah, it's pretty much my local team. But it is what it is. But it should be an interesting one. A little disappointed with the crowd attendance, if I'm honest. We've got a Romanian referee, Feznik. Let's just hope for a good game, to be honest. Just having the team photos taken. Let's see if Nuno's learned how to defend yet. Probably not. I do like the Dutch kit, I have to be honest. I just realised they're both playing in their away kits. What's that about? Why are they both playing their away kits? So it's Quinton Timber that is the actual captain, who is the twin brother of Urian Timber, who is close to signing for Arsenal. Boo for the ref. Afternoon, Luke. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Bargav. What's the news on Declan? Oh, how seriously? Seriously. I'm trying to get 2 hours away from it. No, look, I'll be honest. I got zero worries. I've said it on every Arsenal news stream, and I will stick with it. I am not concerned about any of the news regarding City and Declan. When it's all dealt with and when the saga's over, I will do a stream to explain what happened, exactly what happened. So yeah, nearly the end of a mad week. Yes, true. Very true. It has been an absolute crazy. Now you're signing this Timber, you're all just confused. To be honest, Moss has said that he quite likes this Quentin. I'm gonna see what I think of him tonight or this afternoon, whatever you want to call it. But what I do need to see is Nuno has learned how to defend. Because if not, I'm going to take 10 million off his price tag, because there's nothing more about him, if I'm honest. It's just really pacey, and that's about it. Netherlands have kicked us off here. So the game is underway. Now, the reason I'm not in the OBS is because I might have internet issues, because it's a very weird day here, weather-wise, and it might drop out a few times. I'm not sure. But if it does, I will be back as quick as I can. Here come the Netherlands building an attack. I don't get why they're both wearing away kits. It makes no sense. It's not like they're going to clash. I'm happy with Havertz. So am I. But with Partey, it's scary. No, I've said pretty much all summer that I would be quite happy to sell Partey. Oh, here comes this Somerville. Netherlands. How is that a goal kick? Was it? Not convinced that was a goal kick. Transfer news make me fall asleep, to be honest. Seeing FIFA career mode Herbert speaking of in charge of the team. Yeah, I definitely get that one, where people think we shouldn't be signing this player, should be signing that player. Just leave it to your team to deal with. They're the ones that know what they're planning for next season. Chris started already. No, come on, Partey is not better than Rice. No, I've said that Partey needs to go. I said categorically that he needs to be sold. He's not going to sign a new deal. The Arsenal data has suggested to Arsenal that the past 2 seasons he hasn't performed how he should be. So yeah. That's it. Well, hang on. Hang on, I'm having issues here. I can't leave it to my locals. True. Very true. Very true. Yeah, you can't leave it to your own team. Not when it's United at the moment and with your owners at the moment. But here's Somerville. Cut out there. Here's Fabio Silva, who I have to be convinced that Fabio Silva has got to impress me. I still don't understand how they pay 35 million for him. I think it's absolutely mental. But we'll see. I'm surprised he's even been given a nod to start this game. He didn't start the game against Georgia. So all these sports channels are subscribed to, and I am having to hook up to my laptop to watch. Yeah, Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm watching this because I've got a smart TV, so I've downloaded the app, so that's how I'm watching it. So yeah, they would struggle to organise. Yeah, very true. He's been best player when he's suited it up. Is there something behind the scenes? There's definitely stuff going on that people are not aware of, and I'm quite happy for him to leave. Big up to Mars. Mars is that see? Mars is see what I'm on about. It is Wolverhampton versus Netherlands today. My thoughts on Havertz is he's answered the question. What's the question? Not being convinced by him. When I see maybe needs new team to get away from the circus. Yes, Chelsea is a bit of a circus. So here comes Broby here. But it goes out for a throw into Portugal, I think. UEFA TV, Slovak, Ukraine. Don't think about that's what I've done on my TV. It's just a lot easier. And to be honest, I think it's brilliant that UEFA have done this. So obviously none of the big TV channels will have decided to choose this, but there's some players that I'm excited to see. Smith Rowe, obviously tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the England-Israel game. I'm looking forward to seeing Israel as well, actually, because I've heard good things about them. But yeah, this is like a big game. This is Portugal versus Netherlands. Netherlands have started the first 5 minutes really, really well. Right, so we've got a free kick coming in here. Free kick comes in. Oh, a bit of dodgy defending there by Portugal. Netherlands and give a free kick away. I'm not watching. I'm playing FIFA. Fair enough. FIFA did it for the under-20s, but unfortunately, the time zone for people in the UK was just rubbish. This is in Europe, so thankfully, the time is not a problem. FIFA Crow. FIFA Crow, I'm done with that. It's F120. Yes, I've seen your Instagram. I've seen your Instagram. Chris is definitely doing the F1 career mode right now. It's hard when there's not a crowd there because it doesn't feel like an atmosphere. It doesn't feel like it's a proper game of football. But there's some quality players. I looked at the market values of both squads, and both of them are like nearly 200 million euros in terms of value, which is pretty impressive, really, considering they're all under 21s. Obviously, Gravenberch probably is the biggest slice of that for the Netherlands. What I'd say about the under-20s, difference to the under-20, under-21s compared to the under-20s is you are more likely to see these play in the national squad. They're the full international squad. I don't want to say the men's because they're all men, but you know what I mean. It's not the under-20s or under-21s. I still don't understand why they're playing in away kit still. It's just weird to see Portugal in white and Netherlands in blue. It's just really weird. You are. Comsby players. It all just gaming. Brilliant stuff. Kenny Taylor, Ajax, wonderful. Well, hang on. Pedro Neto's through here. Oh, goalkeeper collects that easily. Gravenberch. I did get a Sleeper team of the season card out of the pack. I quick sold him. Wow. Tavares versus Wrench. Kind of is. Quinton Timber, we need maybe happy to Twins, happy life. Look, boss, how many players do you want us to get? Let's just trust. Oh, hang on, here comes Somerville. The defending from Portugal is a little bit lacking, I have to be honest. But they do just manage to just clear it eventually. Bobby, no, I'm neutral, mate. Absolutely neutral for this. I just want to enjoy football. For the next 2 weekends, there will still be watch-alongs, thankfully. So yeah, that goes up to I'll be doing the final on the 8th of July. So yeah, there'll still be watch-alongs. I am trying to keep the watch-alongs going for as long as I possibly can. So obviously there is going to be a period where it might get a little bit tricky, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, I'm not cheering for either side for this one, to be honest. Just want to enjoy a good football game. Van der Ven has been linked with Tottenham in the last 48 hours. Very tall, isn't he? Jeez. Well, I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be 0-0. Now that is beautiful. Freddie Ljungberg. I've always enjoyed the Swedes that we've had at Arsenal. Anders Limpar, Stefan Schwartz, Ljungberg. Guessing you won't be doing it Arsenal watches when we're playing in the States. No, because I like my sleep. No, if I can and I'm up, then I'll do it. But yeah, I can't see me doing any of them, to be honest. I might do the Emirates Cup. When we play Monaco, I'll probably do the Nuremberg game as well, because that's a 6 o'clock kickoff, I think. So yeah, other than that, no, not the States games. Quentin Timber's down here. Yeah, Georgia did work. Portugal, Setmos, Bobby Luke, Arsenal's. I'm pretty sure you'd stand a better chance than what Luke would for getting tickets for that one. My front three are Freddie, Van Persie, and Beckham. Good choice. Good choice. Quentin is back up. Game is back underway. We're 11 minutes in. Apart from an error from the Netherlands defence, Portugal have done nothing. Quite impressed by the Dutch, I have to be honest. Even the commentators commenting on Tavares' lack of defensive skills here. Oh, I love it. Honestly, the guy is just not a defender. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a offside. I was about to do the goal celebration there, but it was offside. I guess we'll have to pay Arsenal 5 over spots. Yeah, most likely. Sorry for doing watch-alongs, MLS All Stars. We playing Man United and then Conquest Sofa. Yeah. Told you Dutch quality today should have beat. Well, they've always been good. I've never doubted the Dutch, but out of the two, they clearly look miles ahead of Portugal. Portugal, for me, have only got a good 3 players that I can think of. João Neves, Almeida, and Pedro Neto are the 3 that I like. But there's quite a few in the Dutch that I think pretty good, actually. And Portugal's trying to pass it around now. To be honest, they do need to gain a bit of a possession here. Netherlands are just tearing them apart at the moment. 13 minutes in. Oh, is it another super brew thing? Oh, jeez. So UEFA 2-1. Well, at least it's got a goal. I don't want a 0-0. I've not had one for such a long time. Dutch are playing out from the back here. Very comfortably as well, because honestly, I don't get Fabio Silva. I don't see what everyone sees in him. He's awful. There is nothing to his game. People just pass it around him and he just doesn't move. Absolute waste of my time. You're a super criminal. I've got 2 matches on the UEFA TV app. Yeah, Belgium and Georgia are playing as well. I think it's this Verbruggen that's meant to be going to Brighton, isn't he? Dutch are playing out from the back, but currently, I wouldn't say the Portuguese are like pressing them, but they're forcing enough pressure on them for the Netherlands to have to go back to the goalkeeper again. Right now, this is just. Here's Broby. The Netherlands look so much better going forward, honestly. But it does go all the way back to Verbruggen. And Moss went for 2-1 to Holland as well. How much is 16 minutes played? A lot of heavy touches. That is what I have noticed so far from the Portuguese team. But here comes Neto. Oh, good shot by Neto. Well saved by Verbruggen. It's one of the hosts, the co-hosts with Romania. Keep us updated on the final score will be Holland 72, Portugal 2. I could do with that. To be honest, I could do with any entertainment right now. The Dutch look better, but just no clinical edge to them right now. 3 for 5. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, please do hit the thumbs up if you can. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, but we are 3 from 500. I am liking this Van der Ven. Is it Van der Ven? What's his name? Yeah, Van der Veen of Wolfsburg. 22. I can't like him. reminds me a little bit like Botman. Here's Somerville again, but you can't control it this time. I will be setting my PC up at work, so any day shows 3 to 5:30 I will be on. Well, I'll see what I can do. Oh, hang on. Oh, what a save! I thought that was a goal. Okay, that goalkeeper has done an incredible save. How on earth did he do that? They're going to show I don't know if they show replays, do they? Will they show replay? But honestly, I don't know how the goalkeeper kept that out. Really, really, really good. Nice to have a game on to watch to distract me from constantly looking for Steam tweets. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, honestly. Yes, the tweet will come out at some point. It's when they want to, and that's the bit that annoys me. Darn you, UEFA sucked me in. Should be mowing lawns and getting ready to go lake. It's a lake weekend for Mars. Oh, it's a goal.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
So Portugal have got one up out of nowhere. Almeida with the goal. So I'm just going to watch the replay here. So Pedro Neto collects the ball. And cutbacks. Brilliant. Brilliant cutback by Neto to find Almeida there, who just puts it for a pass for Bruggen. Yeah, great goal. So that is 1. Oh, I can't believe I've just done that. Never mind. 1-0. Almeida. That is 1-0 to Portugal. So I'm not getting a 0-0. That's always good. So it is Almeida. Just double check that that's spelled right. Yeah, Almeida. Good finish. And then Moss said here, goal Belgium. Thanks, mate. I had to finish typing really quickly to make that save. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. No promises, because obviously it's when breaking news happens, and if there is breaking news, I will try my best to bring it to you. I know pretty much every Arsenal fan are waiting for the Armoury to go live with breaking news when it comes out, and you have to wait for the journos to release it. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. I'm already in my second season on my F1 career mode after beating Verstappen by 1 point. Well done, Chris. Final revenge for Lewis. Ironic, I overtook Max on fire. Love it. Oh, foul there. Hang on. How come they're replaying a foul, but they're not replaying the fantastic strike by Brobe? I'd rather see the strike from Brobe, because the goalkeeper did something, and I don't know what it was, but it was incredible to keep that strike out. Yes, I know he made a really good save just before the goal, which they wouldn't replay. And I wanted to see the replay of it. Right. Netherlands have got Almeida, Portugal both right after missed chance, of course. Yeah. Right. So Netherlands have got a free kick here. Somerville over the bar. Come up to 23 minutes played now. I did collide with Max a few times, which called either one of us to DNF. Good. Well, not good for you, but good for him, because I can't stand him. Right, well, the pressure is now on Netherlands. Big pressure. So obviously they drew 0-0 with Belgium. As Moss said, Belgium are winning in their game. So the pressure is on the Netherlands. Come up to 24 minutes played. I don't think the Netherlands should panic just yet. I think they'll be fine. They look dangerous when they're going forward, Netherlands. So I don't think they need to panic too much. And Portugal, I wouldn't say they were lucky with that goal, but out of the performance, it definitely doesn't suggest that Netherlands have pretty much dominated the game so far. Free kick here and a yellow card. I think they're just struggling with the pace of Portugal front line. Neto's causing them an issue. And it's mad to think he's in the under-21s. He's existed in the Premier League for so long. I won 10 races, Max won 11, and Lewis won the final 2. Awesome. What do you make of that X? WH. Look. I'm trying very careful not to say what I can't say. There is a few people that know way more than what is out there right now. I would still say that the social media is at least 3 or 4 days behind of what's actually happened in real life. So, yeah, I try and avoid reading a lot of it, not just that specific account, but some of it kind of frustrates me a bit. I do get it, but like the Arsenal fan base are attacking the West Ham fan base, the West Ham fan base are attacking the Arsenal fan base. Just Timber's been yellow carded as well now. So that's 2 yellow cards within 5 minutes for Netherlands now. It's a little bit mad. Seem to have lost their heads a little bit. Right, one. But hardly touched him. Hardly touched Nuno, if I'm honest. What are you? I don't know what the commentator's watching. I really don't get what he's watching at all. Career mode certainly not realistic if Ferrari wins. Yeah, true. Offside there from the free kick. I'm pretty sure Fabio just done a clearance for Netherlands whilst Portugal were on attack. It's hard to say it was a foul. I don't think he really touched him, if I'm honest. Yeah, It does. It's the regurgitators is what I call them. I can't stand them. They're just the certain person that is on the other side of they really frustrate me because they're just repeating what other people have said and it's constantly out there. And I'm like, can we just one person say it? Do we need to hear it constantly? And sometimes it's a retweet from like 3 days ago, and sometimes it's taking words from what one person said and just making that the title instead of giving the full context of it. It's kind of does my head in a little bit because there are certain people that know what's happened, the outcome of it, and when it comes out, it'll come out. I think there will be developments within the next 72 hours. The next 72 hours will be a big development in the Rise saga. Just don't know when, but within the next 72 hours for certain. Oh, jeez. What I would say about these under-21s, they need to learn how to calm their tackling down. They're a little bit rash. See, Carlos has now got a yellow card. And I know that Portugal got a red in their first game, so they're obviously a little bit hot-headed. Goal, Netherlands 100%. Are these ITKs of people in their bedrooms? There's definitely some ITKs that I just question what they are and who they are. What I will say is there are certain people do have contacts, and some of those contacts are really good. Some of those contacts are not so good. I'm prepared for when it's all dealt with. And as I've always said, I'm very chill about it. This is the pantomime that is the transfer window. And because this is such a big transfer, they're making the biggest panto of it entirely, because this is going to be the biggest transfer of the whole summer. Because if you notice with the other ones, they're dealt with pretty quick, and there's not much hearsay. It's pretty much done. Oh, see, this game's a little bit feisty, I have to be honest. It's just ruined the game. I'm glad to see the youth putting tackles in like that. Not worried about the older stock goblins. More worried about that. Upender nearly another League One star. Yeah, Upender's quite good. Just waiting for the free kick from the Netherlands here. Oh, it's a 32 minutes played now. Somerville dinks it in. Fabio Silva clears it. It's gone out for a Portuguese goal kick, who they try and take it really quick here. And the cameraman hasn't caught up, but he has now. I was just wondering where Neto was, to be fair. Because if Neto's on his way, it could have come to something else there. But no, the Dutch were quick enough to deal with it. These Jones get talent. Yeah, I have no doubt they do. This stadium here is actually named after a famous Georgian player. So And we've seen it over the years. They do produce some talent. I think Netherlands have got a corner here. Yeah, they have. Good work from Broby. It's 34 minutes played. Somerville's just going to take the corner. And it comes, dealt with so far by Portugal. Oh, jeez. Here comes Nuno. This is where Nuno looks good. Nuno is very good going forward. He's very fast. There's a very good turn of pace. It's defensively it lets him down. In all my years supporting Carlisle, I've never seen the city centre so full of Carlisle shirts. It's brilliant to see. Yeah, exactly. It's lovely when your team's doing so well. Like obviously with Wolves, they went down to League One, and the city was a little bit, down in the glumps. But when they started going back up, confidence grew, and because they're back in a bit of a glump again, you don't see it so much around the town. It's a little bit weird, to be honest. We will all be green today here. Rough Riders game. Here comes Nuno. Portugal have improved defensively a little bit here, which they needed to because they were looking really poor in the first 20 minutes before they scored. Weirdly, can't say anyone in this team is like screaming, "Oh, must sign me." Van der Veen looks pretty good defensively. Reminds me a little bit of Botman. I'm just struggling to get anywhere at the moment in the Netherlands. Because the Netherlands need a goal. They need a goal. February 2022, before Simo came in, we had players get into trouble clashing with their own fans. It's horrible to see. Corey for number 14 got the Belgian goal. There's a free kick to the Netherlands here. Once 37 minutes played now. Must send you another score. Romania, Ukraine 0-0. Obviously, Romania are the co-host with Georgia. Just wait for this corner to be free kick to be taken now. Dinked in, easily dealt with by Portugal once again. Timber dinks it in. I think you've got to remember how tall Somerville actually is. He's not that tall. New kits are home kit is beautiful. Bats. Yeah, I've seen your new kits. Yeah, I've definitely seen that one as well. As everyone knows, I love looking at new kits and stuff. But yeah, I'm really unsure about your away kit. I have to be honest. Kind of reminds me of a goalkeeper kit. Yeah, it might grow on me, but I it's not one that I'm looking forward to seeing much. Am I getting the new Carlisle home shirt? No, I'm not. I am not this season now. There will be some new shirts. There won't be many, but there will be some new shirts for next season. See, Portugal are dealing with this really well now. They've got their goal, and they've just stifled the Netherlands. Netherlands look like Portugal did the first 20 minutes. Awful. I don't know who they've got on their subs bench, the Netherlands, but they need to do something different. But here they come now. Here's Somerville. Good try, but easily saved by the Portuguese goalkeeper. I've got a goalkeeper shirt for the first time ever this year. Jamaica versus USA Gold Cup today too. Yeah, it is. Again, it's just way too late for me. Way too late. I would have liked watching that game, to be honest. I like watching Jamaica play. As you know, I've got a Jamaica shirt, but yeah, it's a shame. Here come Netherlands now. Oh, could Somerville? Oh no, nearly. It's a little bit better by the Netherlands. A little bit. Just over 40 minutes played, about 5 minutes from half time. They're probably about a minute. Ball possession 62% for the Netherlands, 38% for Portugal. But as I've proven the whole season, possession means nothing. Means nothing. Absolutely nothing when it comes to games. A little bit disappointed, if I'm honest. I was expecting a little bit more from this game, from both sets of players. More people are coming into the stadium here. Obviously, I'll be doing another watch on tomorrow. England versus Israel at the same time. Somerville, don't know what he was trying to do there. The quality's just got to be there better. And I have to be honest, I know these players have got it because they have. I've seen it in the Premier League, so I know they've got it. Now they've shown the Brobe chance. Yeah, the Portuguese goalkeeper, brilliant. Very strong arm, or whatever part of that anatomy it hit, to be honest. I think it was his arm. I have to be honest with Moss. I'm not convinced by this Quentin Timber. Here's Somerville. Good defending there by Portugal. Our turnaround from 1 year ago, not spoke about enough. Yeah, I know. A lot of people just, I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's obviously the Championship League 1, League 2 kick off 1 week before. I'm sure there'll be quite a big thing made about the Carlisle. I'm sure there will. I'm sure Sky Sports will do something, or BBC, whoever. because it is a massive turnaround, and there's true optimism there as well. So it is. There is so much of that. I'm still not convinced by this Fabio Silva. There's just nothing about his game. Oh, what the heck? Interesting by the goalkeeper there. Come on to 44 minutes played now. Van der Ven. Looks good. Pedro Neto is clearly Portugal's best player, closely followed by Almeida. They stick out like a sore thumb. They really do. They're just so much better. But the Dutch, I can't say anyone's like shining a light right now, if I'm honest. I think Robbe's done the best he can. I don't think you can really ask much more of him. Obviously, it was a good save from him scoring the goal earlier. It's not just us. Look, I expect it from Luton. I really do want there to be a big thing about it. If it's just all about Wrexham, that will kind of annoy me a little bit. As much as I love the Wrexham story. Luton, Carlisle, Plymouth being another one. You know, Plymouth going back to the Championship is a big thing for me. Obviously, that was my League One team, now Championship. To be honest, I've got quite a lot of Championship teams now. It's kind of annoying. I'm sure one of them will make the playoffs. I think the ref is going to blow the half-time whistle. He is. So it is half-time. And as per usual, people, have a very quick break. Just type that in. I'll be back very shortly whilst I try and cool down because it is ridiculously hot here. I'll see if I was going to go the whole other way, Chris. How so many discount and ignore our players. And they come here, there, and everyone's shocked how great they are. It's a bigger thing than just where you're from. It's where you're based in England and stuff like that. It's a bigger thing, and you might see it as snobbery. There is no snobbery when it comes to where a player's from. You only have to see that at Celtic, how amazing those South Koreans were. Yeah, exactly. It's half time, guys. I will be back very shortly after a little break.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Alright, back people, I'm back. Lots of sports snobbery for all kinds. Americans do it. So our Canadians too, dominating in their American Sports League. Oh damn it, I didn't get outside now. Song all weekend. Sorry. You know how much I like that song. Alright, let's go into the stats for the first half. So it is, possession wise, it's been 37% for Portugal, 62 for Netherlands, 2 shots for Portugal, 4 for Netherlands, 2 on target each. Passing is 86.4% for Portugal, 90.5 for Netherlands. I'd love to have seen that stat the first 20 minutes for Portugal. 1 corner for Netherlands, 2 offsides each. Fouls committed 10 Portugal, 6 Netherlands, 2 yellow cards for Netherlands and 1 for Portugal. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a red card in this because it looks a little bit feisty now and then. They're definitely not afraid to tackle these guys at all. But whether that's a good thing, I don't know. yeah, we'll wait and see. So we're about 7 minutes away from the second half kicking off. Let's go and see what the other games are producing right now. So it's Georgia 0, Belgium 2. Let's have a look, see who scored the goals. I know Moss did tell me the second one. Not really helpful there. Let's go further down. It is. Hang on. I'll tell you who scored in a minute. It might take me longer than I thought it would. So it's Ramazani, who scored one, and De Kuyper, who is a left back, who is on a rating of 8.9 out of 10 for that game so far. So yeah, a little bit mad. There's literally no talking at half time on the UEFA app. Just waiting for the second half to kick off. It's a bit weird listening to literally nothing at half time. Obviously, I'm used to games with like at least something going on in the background, but nothing. No commentators, no nothing. It's disappointing, really. I'll see what the games are playing at the moment. I know Colm likes to wind me up about certain leagues. It's half time in Norway between Viking and Brann. What else have we got? Anything else playing right now? There's a game that's in the 90th minute in Argentina between Villa del Mine and Chacarita Juniors. Oh, hang on, they just literally just had the red card to Villa del Mine. It's literally just flashed up. What else is playing right now? There's the SAFF Championship Group A. Pakistan lost 4-0 to Kuwait. Nepal lost 2-0 to India. What else? The game's been postponed in Chile. I don't know if that's weather related. But Coquimbo Unido drawing 0-0 with La Serena. Absolutely no idea. It's half time in Lithuania between Sialeau and Ritiaria. What else we got? Yeah. Bit of a weird one. Honestly, I will look forward to doing the stream when it's all dealt with. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Carlisle got winnable first 6 league games in his opinion. That'd be good. This was listening to it, and well, it's nice to at least have like some background update. Yeah, sumo wrestling updates just missing. Oh, honestly, mate, I quite like watching sumo wrestling. I have to be honest. Anyone that's watched Idiot Abroad and stuff like that, I find it fascinating. I really do. I find sumo wrestling really fascinating. I think there's been a substitution for Netherlands here. I saw a player putting his shirt on, so I'm guessing they're making a change. To be honest, I do think of you when I watch Cole. Yeah, he does remind me of you, or vice versa, whichever way you want to put it. But yeah, I love watching Cole. Absolutely love him. Just a truly honest bloke, and why shouldn't you be? We're talking about like documentaries where they go abroad and stuff. Bruce Parry, if you ever get to see Bruce Parry when he does tribes and takes part in the whole rituals, watch it. I can't think what it's called. Me and my partner used to watch it when my partner was pregnant with Blake. That is fascinating, really good because he delves into it fully, like fully immerses himself into the tribe. So does every single ritual there is that they do, and it's absolutely fascinating. The coach is trying to wake up the Dutch team by the looks of it. They need to because honestly they suck. Of course, mine says Peter. Right. So the players are back out. The commentators back in the air. It's all good. It's all good, people. So Quinton Timber's off. So Berger is on for Timber. I'm not even making this up. Van Ewijk. Okay, it's easier than I was trying to pronounce it there. So yeah, 2 substitutions. Double substitution. Peter Raymond and Peter Pan is the meeting. So just waiting for the second half to kick off now. So for a slightly better second 45 than the first. It was all right. It wasn't a classic. Portugal will get us underway. Oh dear, funny. You do crack me up. Let's just have a look. So it was Van Ewijk has come on for Herenveen. He's a right back, so it's like for like victory for them too. And who's the other one? Berger, Wouter Berger, who plays for Basel. It's funny actually looking at the ages. This is the last chance for these under 21s for most of them. Most of them are 22, 23. Oh, Berger's had a great shot there. Let's go out for a corner. Good strike by Berger. Oh, yeah. That was a proper big deflection as well. So it's a corner to the Netherlands. If I'm going to be they played a short corner for some bizarre reason. I never really get the point of short corners unless you've got a game plan with it, which that was not a game plan at all. It's gone all the way back to the defence. Let's make sure I get the loop taken off. Yellow card for Neto. Yeah, it's clearly a yellow there for Neto. Foul on Ewijk or Van Ewijk. Chris thinks he's the Superman of all sports. Cape Crusader should be charged for all sports. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I always forget to take it off. It annoys me. I put it on so people know it's half time when I'm not here. Still done it. There we go. There we go. That's done it. Let's take this one off. Always forget to do it. That should work now. There we go. Awesome stuff. Thanks, Chris. Come back to 49 minutes played. It's roasting in this house today. Foul there, supposedly. Ozzy Carlos by Somerville. Can't say I saw much, if I'm honest. Let's have a look. Wasn't much, if I'm honest. I do think this ref's a little bit weird. I haven't been impressed by the ref at all. How much are 50 minutes played now? The Netherlands need to wake up a little bit. Yeah, they had a good shot through Berger. Other than that, they've done much. Oh, there you go. Ooh. And Ewijk tried to put the ball in, but Portugal just seem to always have the ball. Hang on, here's Neto. Well defended by the Netherlands. Goes back to Verbruggen. Oh, here comes Broby. Offside. Offside, though, I think. Is it offside? Just offside. That was better, though. Because he is quick. Tavares getting a yellow card now. I'd be surprised if there's no red card. Really will. Yeah, that's definitely yellow. Some of them have been not sure. That's definitely yellow. Good low cross there. Well dealt with by Portugal once again. And offside. It's a little bit better by the Netherlands in the last couple of minutes. A little bit. Yeah, there's a couple of players offside there, to be fair. Darren Moore and Gary O'Neill sackings are just ridiculous and ludicrous. Can only think they've both got better managers available to them. See, I've listened to a lot of the Bournemouth fan base, and they felt that Gary O'Neill was lucky to get some of those results. It was mainly down to the players. I was thinking, well, it is the coach and the manager that trains him within the week, sets them up. So he deserves some credit. So for me, that one is balmy, but they have got a good manager in. So we'll see about that one. As for the Darren Moore, as far as I know, it's a case of Darren Moore's expectations and the Sheffield Wednesday board expectations were polar opposites. So they felt that they couldn't work together. So that one, I'm not so surprised. I still think, he's done a brilliant job. And I'm sure he'll get a new job. Not a problem. Goal kick. But yeah, the Gary O'Neill was the one that I'm like, I'm not sure. He got him playing for him. Paul Ince favourite for Sheffield. Yeah, I've heard that. If you apply for interview, I'll turn him down straight away. I don't want blind leading the blind. He did a little bit of good stuff at Reading. Not much. Not enough to say that he's a coach. Not all players make good managers. It's well known. But yeah, I don't think that's the. Oh, crikey, it's a triple substitution here for Portugal. So Almeida's one coming off. So it's the goal scorer coming off. Paolo, someone. I know Mount is off. Paolo B. Literally, Paolo B is on. So Sergio Conceicão's son has just come on. And Neto and Fabio Silva have just come off. If Sheffield Wednesday didn't get promoted, I would, that's where I would have understood it. Because Sheffield Wednesday had a massive drop off last season, and they, to be fair, were quite lucky that it wasn't a bigger drop off. Obviously, they turned it around at the end of the season and were starting to push for the top two, but yeah, it was quite a big drop off at Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, it was the board and Darren were not agreeing on what the target is for next season. So I think Sheffield fans need to like calm their expectations, because I've seen a lot of them saying, "Oh, mid-table push for playoffs." I don't think so. It's 57 minutes played now. Here comes the Netherlands building an attack now. Here comes Van Ewijk. I really like that. Yeah, I like that appointment. Fantastic for jobs he did at Barnsley and Cheltenham here. Huge got Graham Martin. Yeah. I'm not convinced by him going to Southampton. He's gone to, isn't it? I'm not convinced by that one. I think it's a very weird appointment again. I do question the Southampton board, if I have to be honest. They've made some very strange decisions, and I think it could be costly. But yeah, the Swansea appointing Michael Doff is brilliant. Here's Somerville here. Dings it in. Goal kick or corner? Corner. So a corner for the Netherlands out to come in. Nearly 59 minutes played now. Here comes the corner. Portugal have dealt with every single corner that's come in. And here's Portugal on the counter-attack. Conceição. Here's Nuno. Here's Dantas. Yeah. I find it really, really find it a weird appointment. Because he didn't impress me at Swansea, if I'm honest. So I don't really see whether it's going to be a yellow card here again. I honestly don't know how many yellows each team got now. It's like 4-4, I think, on yellows. Ruben Seller's going to be Reading manager, apparently. Yeah, I saw that. I like him, the way he speaks to media, but interesting choice by him with current circumstances at Reading. Yeah, 100%. It's a little bit of a mess at Reading is probably the best way of putting it. I can't see that these changes so far have made any change to the Netherlands. They still don't look quite right. Here come Portugal on a counter-attack here, when the Netherlands felt they should have had a free kick. Watson Martin was hyped about the style he plays, but what's he achieved? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't that impressed by Swansea, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm just not impressed by the appointment. I think Southampton, for some reason, being pretty much a lot of people's favourites to come back up, I think they might struggle. I think they could be a mid-table team next season, if I'm honest. I think Leicester made the right appointment with Enzo Maresca. Invest well, so obviously they will have money coming in from who they sell. I think if they buy well, it should be fine, and I'm sure they'll get at least one on loan from City. Hang on, 2 seconds before that one, Moss. I don't see Reading or Wigan challenging for top 7. Could be long seasons for them. Yeah, I think the same. A lot of people are having Reading to go back up. Don't see it happening, to be honest. Belgium 2-1 against Georgia, 0-0 between Romania and Ukraine, says Moss. Cut the grass, walk the grass. These are the days we know in tropical Toontown. I'm with you. Southampton will struggle. The board is their biggest problem. Underwhelmed at mediocre manager in charge as well. Yes, and they're going to have a lot of outgoings as well. Lavia is obviously the biggest one being mentioned, but they've got a lot of other talented players there that I can see leaving. So yeah, I just think they will struggle quite a lot next season. See, personally, I don't think this game personally is not down to the Dutch players. I think it's the setup. They just don't look right. They've got some good players out there. They're just not performing very well together. For me, I'd have Broby as the right winger, not as a forward. Portugal, they already have a chance there, cleared by Netherlands. Can they do a counter? No, they can't. I don't. I think they will struggle again next season, if I'm honest. They might push up a little bit higher than they were last season, but I can't see much more. Enzo at Leicester will have learnt of things. Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's played at championship level as well. So he'll know a little bit more about the playing as well. Like, you have to be physical, and no game is a given. Pretty sure he's played in the championship in his career. But yes, it's a mad one. I think Leeds and Leicester top 2 for me. Leeds got new investment in now. They got Webber from Norwich. I think they will get Farke or Vieira in. They need to appoint well, that's for certain. Yeah, and Leeds will definitely invest. And again, they've got a lot of players that will be on their way out, like Tyler Adams has been linked with Brighton. And Somerville, I'm sure, will attract a lot of interest. What I will say about the crowd, most of them are probably scouts. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting. The championship for me is going to be the best championship we've seen for many years, and we said that last season, but I think it's going to be even better next season. The quality is mad. João Neves is coming off here. Alfonso Sousa has come on to replace him. Bamford is championship level striker favourite, top scorer along with Vardy. I think that might be surprise top scorer in the championship next season. I still don't see what people see in Bamford. I'll be honest. that he's not. Yeah, he did well last time he was in the Championship, but I've got a feeling there might be another one that might surprise a few next season. Middlesbrough, Watford, Leeds, Blackburn, maybe Leicester, all in hunt. I think it could be between about 8 teams. It could be an absolute minefield for games next season. I can't wait to cover some. Obviously, you know what I do here. I don't just do Premier League. I will choose what I feel is the best game to watch. So yeah, Xerxes is about to come on for Netherlands, but I'm sure squad changes still coming all summer and into autumn. Yeah, that is a guarantee. Obviously, we're only 2 weeks into the transfer window. Hardly any activity has happened, really. That will all happen July, August. You know what transfer deadline day is like. It's madness. Talking of transfers, I have got a show tomorrow at 8. As long as nothing else has happened, I will be doing a transfer show of updating of all the transfers that have happened so far. So yeah, it'll be a long show because I will be going through every person that has come in, every person that's gone out. Yeah, I'm just going through them now. So Brighton have signed 3 players already. Burnley have signed 2. Chelsea officially have signed 2. Somerville's coming off here. Crystal Palace have got 1 in. Everton have got none. Fulham have got none. Liverpool have got 1. Luton, none. Man City, none. None in, none out, according to this. But even though Gundogan has gone. But yeah. Man United, most are just released players. Newcastle have signed 1. Forest have signed 1. Sheffield signed 1. Tottenham 1. Wolves none. This is what we're saying. Like a lot of the fan bases need to kind of chill a little bit about transfers coming in because not a lot has happened, and you know the Arsenal fan base are losing their minds because we haven't signed anybody. We're close to signing 3 players now, like close. I expect 1 early next week. 2nd, not far behind him. 3rd, not far behind him. I think it'll be a quite a big domino effect, and then will be people leaving as well. So Carrick needs to back it up for me. Yeah, he definitely needs to have another season where he does really well. He was brilliant with Middlesbrough last season, but yeah, I agree with you. He needs to do more than just 1 season. And if he plays that style of football as well at Middlesbrough, which was attractive, which is what he showed me at United as well, which I still think is crazy that United let him go. Yeah, I think Middlesbrough are a team to watch out for, and that's kind of where I'm thinking. Maybe the top striker might be coming from because Chibet Akbom and stuff like that. Going to 71 minutes played, it is still Portugal 1, Netherlands 0. Chris's team to watch for him in the Championship is Hull. I really like Liam Rossignol as manager. Loved him as, he's quite a good pundit, to be fair. I expect Coventry and Sunderland. Sunderland are making some really good moves. They've just signed Jude Bellingham's brother, Sunderland. So that's a team that I think we should all definitely keep an eye out for. Big save from the Belgian keeper, says Moss, and Sunderland. Yeah, Tavares shot over. Which has not been a classic game. I'm looking forward to England's game tomorrow because obviously I'm an England fan. just don't support the men's team. But I do like the under-21s. I have no problem with Lee Carsley, even though he's a dirty midfielder. But Netherlands are disappointing me big time. I have to be honest. They look awful. Oh, Broby, good save. And it wasn't offside either. I'm surprised that wasn't offside, if I'm honest. It looked offside. We would have, yeah. VAR, that would have been offside. Joby, yeah. Glad Sunderland kept Tony Mowbray's manager snubs will call him dinosaur. I think Sunderland were a big surprise. I wasn't expecting them to do what they did last season. I'll be honest. I was expecting mid-table, not a push for the playoffs. And so far, they've made a few good signings. They signed a centre-back that Burnley were linked with. He looks pretty good. He's a young 20-year-old. So, yeah, I think they're making good moves. It's all about what every team does now. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting transfer window. Obviously, Moss has got his FPL coming up, and get ready for the big changes, Moss. There is big changes afoot at the FPL. Not sure if you like them or not, but wait and see when that comes out. For watching this, I fear for the future of Netherlands national squad. I can't say anyone has gone, oh, wow, how amazing are they? Don't think they're amazing at all. Broby's good. But if you don't, and to be honest, Gravenberch has not impressed me at all. I know he's a good player. Don't get my words twisted. I know he's a good player, but he has not impressed me in this game at all. Here's Nuno. Corner for Portugal here. Of course, I only do predictions when season starts that week. Need to see. Yeah, exactly. It's so hard doing predictions this early when no team really has made any effort right now for like bringing in players and who they're selling and stuff like that. It's really hard because let's say in 2 months that team will probably look nothing like it does now. So yeah, it's really hard to do. Right now, it's like an expectation from the previous season. So you've got like last season's performance in your mind. But yeah, I find it too hard right now. No one's really done anything in the Premier League. Like I said, a couple have signed 3 players, a couple have signed 4. Other than that, some have made no signings whatsoever, and that won't stay like that. Okay, BI is a good goalkeeper, shot stopper, but his decision making is appalling. Now, where does he play? Because Hang on, is he one of those weird ones? Yeah, he's Victor Gimares. He plays for. So it's a corner for the Netherlands, which didn't need to be a corner. It could have been an easy collection by the goalkeeper. Oh, look at that.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Equaliser for the Netherlands. Good header on from whoever that was. But the Netherlands have finally scored a goal. So it's Berger that headed it on. Yeah, see, Nuno. Nuno is not a defender. Please, Arsenal fans, realise he's not a defender, so we can just get rid of him, because honestly, he's awful. All English top 5 leagues got intrigued in for upcoming season. Yeah, and to be honest, I will be paying attention to every single one next season. I am not just going to just do Premier League. Cole might want to do Premier League, but I will do what I feel is the most entertaining game of the weekend. The Dutch are making a change here. Yeah, I know. I did. To be honest, I don't know if you were able to watch it, Chris, but they're not impressive. I did say Broby is the one that is someone I think is good. That's another yellow card here. I don't think this ref is very happy today. But yeah, it's Moss. I don't know what game you're watching, but the Dutch have not been quality today. Broby has been the only one that's impressed me. So don't get my words twisted, because I've not said. And Broby's come off. Like, seriously, what the heck? Eckenkamp's come off as well. The Linger has come on. But yeah, Broby was the only one that was looking good. And there's another one that's come on as well, number 15. Oh, it's Matson, the guy that was on loan at Burnley last season. Good left back, to be fair. Well, that's why I said not everyone sees it the same. But no one else has impressed me in this Dutch team today. They've been poor. Look, I'm not saying that they are poor, but in this game, Broby's been the only one that's actually bothered. Burgers look quite good coming on. Other than that, I can't. Oh, and Van der Veen as well, the guy that's been linked with Tottenham. He's a good defender. But that's about it, I'll be honest. But what I will say, this could be mainly to do with the coach. But the Portuguese cannot lose this game, so I've just been told. If they lose this, they're out. So did the Netherlands go for the winner? Or did they play out for a draw? Yeah. I have to be honest. I have to be honest. The Dutch have been awful. Apart from Broby. Broby's the only one that's, to me, gone, oh, wow. But to be honest, the game's been pretty poor. I'm quite disappointed with both sets of players. The Portuguese just don't look great. The Dutch don't look great. I'll be honest, neither of these teams could win this competition. Come on to 82 minutes played now. I was able to get out League Two to get away from Harrogate, our nemesis team. Oh wait, we get them. It's always the way, though, isn't it? It's always the way the cup draws. It's madness. Substitution for Portugal again here. I know you're allowed at a certain age, but he looks about 30. I'll be honest. How old is he? Rugel. He's 21. He doesn't look 21. That's all. He does not look 21. I would want ID. Belgium winning, Holland were all over them, but no finish. Taylor is class. Taylor's not been great in this game. What I'm going by, Moss, is not what they've done in other games or what they've done in clubs. I'm going by this game that I'm watching right now. The Netherlands have been poor. The only person that's impressed me in this game has been Broby. The only one. Others look okay. Like Van der Ven looks fine. Looks a bit like a Botman defender. Other than that, and Somerville was working hard, but he was having pretty much what he was doing at Leeds. Really, had a couple of great spells and then just faded out, which is pretty much what he did in that first half. But yeah, have I been watching F1? I watched Canada last weekend. That was it. Was it Canada last weekend? I think it was. Catalia should have scored, but no. From what I've seen today, Broby had a great shot on target, saved by a fantastic save by the Portuguese keeper, and he scored a goal. So from what I've seen today, I don't question his finishing. He was unlucky not to get another goal today, if I'm honest. But yeah, being an Ajax fan, I know how he is at Ajax. But in this game, and this is what I mark him down as, in this game, he's had a very good game today. I was impressed with Albon the whole weekend in Canada. Got qualifying strategy right, and his defensive masterclass in the race. Yeah, spot on. Like this Xerxes, yeah, I haven't been impressed with him since he's come on. And I'm not impressed by Gravenberch in this game. I know he's good, but in this game, he's not done much. I'll be honest. This is the game I'm marking them on, Moss, not previous games or how they perform at club level. It's this game specifically. I've not been impressed by Netherlands at all. Oh my word! Oh Christ! Honestly, that free kick just sums his game up. Absolutely awful. Obviously happy with another podium for Alonso. Yeah, it was good performance by Alonso. It wasn't too bad, to be fair, the Canadian, apart from the obvious, we all knew what was going to happen with Verstappen. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. So 87 minutes played now. About 3 minutes left of normal time and whatever injury time they add on, which is probably about 3 minutes, I would have thought. Yeah, they've released a car, obviously the manufacturers as well. Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by that one, I have to be honest. It's not going to be a Haas anyway, so that's the main thing. It's not going to be a Williams either, as in like the standard of them. I think Audi could surprise a few. Should Lewis Hamilton get contract extension? I think 1 year, yeah. I think at least just a 1 year, I'd say. Give like Ocon. There comes Portugal here. No. Just a couple more minutes left of this game. Can't say it's been brilliant. I'm hoping tomorrow's is better. So this game's been boring. Just 1 minute left of normal time, and then what the injury time is added on. 1-1. What's my saying here? Come on, need my 2-1 correct score, says Moss. Might upset a few people. I actually think he shouldn't. I would get Ocon into replace him. Do you not think Ocon should have at least one more year out before he comes into Mercedes? That's what I reckon. Portugal missing Fabio. No, he was awful. Oh, you mean Vieira? Don't forget, there's more than one Fabio in the Portuguese team. To be honest, no, because I think Almeida's come in and done really well. Neto was brilliant. Nuno Tavares cannot defend. It's official. He's awful. Of course, Lewis has earned it, but money he's asking for now is. Oh, is it? Oh, to be honest, I don't know how much he's asked for, so I have literally no idea. How much does he ask for, Chris? Before we wrap the socks, about 5 minutes left. How much does he ask for? Because I don't know. I don't pay attention to the wages of vehicles, to be fair. So we've got another 4 minutes left of injury time. Conceição. Good shot, good save by Bruggen. Very much looked like his dad there, to be fair. It's literally what his dad would do. Three and a half minutes. Oh, Samu's got a yellow card. Honestly, I don't know how many people have got yellow cards in this game. It's probably madness. 5-4. 5-4 to Portugal. So 9 yellow cards in total. It's absolutely madness. 200. Oh, jeez. Yeah. No. Just get Ocon in now. Yeah, he's the one that's going to Brighton. So it's a good signing. I think it's Brighton, isn't it? Is it Brighton they're signing, or is it Brentford? Oh, now I'm questioning myself now. Who's getting it? Bruggen. Signing now. Yeah, Brighton. I was right the first time. I don't know why I doubt myself. Yeah, no, no. If it's that much, no, 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 no. Get Ocon in. That would destroy Mercedes' budget, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. The Mercedes need to work on their car. Never mind getting a driver in. Two minutes left. Conceição looks really good. Honestly, he looks like his dad, the way he plays football. Wow. Um, he's at Ajax as well, so he's one to look out for. 1.5 minutes left. I'm going to guess that the Netherlands do not want to lose it. Don't think they're too worried about winning it because this takes them up to 2 points. Portugal be on one. Yeah, exactly. It's just for me. Just get rid of Lewis. As much as he's talented, that's why I said it's. Yeah, it is a. Now I know how much. No, it's definitely a no. I would say the same if other world champs were asked for that too. Yeah. Look, it's all to do with budgets now, isn't it? So, if it takes away from improving the car, then no. The car's the important part. 30 seconds left. Yeah, before I wrap this up, I'll be back at 5 tomorrow to do the England game. So this is actually a good game tomorrow. Georgia 2-2 between Georgia and Belgium. Makes it a very interesting finish. Holland need to beat these guys somehow. And it's finished near 1-1. It has finished. So let's just change the banners. So there we go. Full time. Stadium erupts. Well, that's obviously where all the people are because there's no one at this stadium. Chris is pretty is. Absolutely. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow at 5. Don't think you'll see me again for today unless there's breaking news. But other than that, guys, thank you ever so much. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 for the England game. So take care, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.